Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python programming course. In the previous lecture, we learned about loops. We understood the for loop, while loops, break, continue and pass statements, nested loops, and solved several practical examples like multiplication tables, factorials, and some pattern printing. Today we'll learn another very important topic in Python, that is strings. Almost every real world application works with text. For example, your name, your email address, your passwords, messages, website URLs, and also the file names. All of these things are strings. So, if you are building a login system, a chatbot, a website, or even an AI application, you'll work with strings almost every day. Let's begin. What is a string? A string is a sequence of characters enclosed in quotation marks. A string can contain letters, numbers, spaces, symbols. For example, if you can see here, A equals to quotation GFG, this is called a string. That is, anything between the quotation or double quotes is a string. Even if we include numbers in here, Python will still treat it as a text. For example, if I show you making a variable equals to 1 2 3 4 5 and I print its type, print type of A, it will give us integer. But if I make it a string, now it will take it as a string. As you can see here, class is string. I can write any text here, any symbols or any number. Python will still treat it as a string. Now we'll see how to make a string. Either you can make string in a single quotes just like this, or you can do the same by using double quotes just like this. These two just are string. If I check, I'll comment it down. As you can see here, both are strings, whether it's a single quote or double quote. Now if you wanna print any string, just you can print it simply hello. I have written hello here, it has printed hello here. So now moving on, now we will see the string length. Sometimes we need to know how many characters in a string contain. That's why we use length function, which is already built-in function in a Python. So I'll tell you how to use it. Just use print. This is the length function, then the variable name. This is the variable hello. It contains five letters, so it should give us the 5, which is already given, so it's working perfectly. Now we will see out the string indexings. Every character inside a string has an index which is starts from 0, as we have seen in the previous loops lecture 1. So how does it work? Let me show you. For example, if I want to print the first letter of my variable, for example I name it as num1, hello world, and I want to print its first letter, what I will do is I will just use the num1 and then brackets If I want to use first one, I'll use 0, because as you can see, indexing starts from 0 up to the nth of -1. So if I want to print the first one, I have to use 0 here. If I use 0 here, it will use h. If I use, for example, this one, I want to print e, I will use 1 here, then it will print 1 here. Now e, if I want to print the last one, I have to count it 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I have to write here 10 here. As you can see, D has already printed, but it's an easier way. You don't have to calculate it. Just by using the -1, you can print the last of the string, which is D. This is also known as reverse indexing. Now we will see the string slicing. Why we use that? Because sometimes we don't want to use the entire string, we only need a part of it, which is called slicing. It is very easy. Just you have to use print, then the variable name, then brackets, the starting point, ratio, ending point, which is this. If we use 0 here, this is a starting point. It will tell us where to start. If we have written 0 here, it will start from h, and if we have written here -1, it will come out to be d here. If I choose, likewise, I say I want to go to 0 to 5, it will print till O. As you can see here, hello got printed. Also remember that when you writing the nth, it is also the same, that indexing will be from 0 to nth of -1. So 5 will get changed to 4. 0 1 2 3 4. This much only get printed. So this is just a simple string slicing. If we add another ratio, now it will jump, same as we seen in the loops. As you can see here, HLO 0 1 2 3 skips, then 4 again, HLO. If I am saying I don't want to write the 0th one, don't want to write it, I can skip it. Python is smart enough to understand that it is because 0 is default here. So if I don't write it, Python will print itself number 1. As you can see here, hello got still got printed. If I don't write it also here, it will default to as the full string hello world. Alright, here something like, for example, 12. As you can see here, it also still got printed. If I don't write anything here, now it's an invalid syntax. I have to write here something. See, it still got printed. Now we will proceed to string concatenation. We use string concatenation when we want to join strings. For example, I have 2 or 3 strings. I'll take this one for example, num1, num2, now I want to join this one hello and this one world. I can simply do is print and add them both, num1 plus num2. Now if I run it, as you can see here, hello world got printed. If I don't use it, just use comma, it still prints in the same line, but here comes the dash spacing here. If I use addition here, it will get concatenated. You can see here, now space is not visible. Now we will see the string repetition, which allow us to repeat the same string again and again. If I write here, let me comment it down, print num1 into 5 times, it will print hello 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 up to 5 times. If I change it to 10 times, it will print hello hello 10 times. Or if I want to print string here, I can also do that by using hello. I have written string here and multiplied it by 10, hello 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 hello. So it's just as easy. Now membership operators, we learned about also learned about membership operators earlier in some previous lectures. Let's use them with the strings. As you can see here, likewise I have written made two variables. If I want to check whether this hello exists in the num1, I can check by writing hello in num1. Now if I print it, it should give us a boolean value which is true. Hello is there in the num1, so it gives us true. If I check HEL in num1, which is also true. If I just put random characters, it should give us false now, which is true. It just gives a boolean value whether it's true or false. Now common string methods, that Python provides many useful string methods. Let's understand them. Now upper function, which converts all the letters into uppercase. For example, if I use it, print num1 dot upper function, then brackets, it should give us the capital letters, which is hello. As you can see here, this is small letters, this is capital letters, so our upper one is working. Now we will also see the lower. Now if I change it to lower, it should give us the lower. Let me change it to show you how this works. I have changed the first letter of num1. Now if I run it, it converts all the letters to the smaller case, which is hello again. Now if I want to just, there is a sentence of 2-3 words, I want to change the first letter only, I can use print num1 dot title brackets. Now if I run it, as you can see here, first words got capitalized using the title function. See here, title hello world. Now if I want to just change only the first letter, I can use capitalize function using this capitalize. As you can see here, only the first word got capitalized. If you have any sentences, you can capitalize only the first letter. Now the strip function, which removes extra space from our strings. For example, if I have much space in our string, as you can see here, I have given 2-3 tabs, and then I use the strip function dot strip brackets. Now I run it. As you can see here, only the required dash is here and the rest is deleted by the Python using the strip function. Now I will come to the replace function, which replaces one word with another in the same string. Like if we want to change num1 num1 dot replace. This is a replace function, and I want to change hello this one world with some other sentence. I can do that. Change world from this comma hello. So what should it print? It should print hello hello. Let's check it. As you can see here, hello hello got printed. So I replaced the word world with hello using the replace function. Now there is a find function which finds the position of the word in the same string. I'll comment it down. Now if I want to search for num1 dot find, and I want to find the any letter in the string, I can choose that. Let's say I want to find the O, letter O. I'll print it. It should give us the index of the O letter, which is 4. As you can see here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth letter is O. It is working perfectly. Also remember that it will only return the first occurrence, that is if two O's are there, like just like this, it will give the index of the first one O, not the second one. If I again run it, it will give us the 4 only. So remember that. Now we will see the count function, which counts how many times a character appears in a string, which is print num1 dot count. Let's find the number of letters L in a string, which is 1, 2, and this third one. So total 3 L are there. As you can see here, it counted letter 3, gave us there are 3 times the letters L is there. Now Python can also compare strings as we use a comparator operator, which checks whether the data types or the values are same or not. Now if I check whether string 1, this string is equal to this strings, it should give us the boolean value. It should come false. As you can see here, false. If I make it correct, now again run it, hello is equals to hello, which comes out to be true. So remember that letters should be same, and they should be case sensitive or the same capital if you are using. Now I have already told you about the reversing of string using the -1. But if let's say if you have a string which says hello world and you want to reverse it without printing all the words again and again, you can use the jump function using double ratio -1. What it does is it jumps from the last one. I'll tell you how it works. A bracket, I run it. As you can see here, HELLO WRLD, it has written from the reverse side. Our string got reversed. Now we will make a program to count vowels in our sentence. Let's check it, how to make that. First we program 1, comment it down. I'll take input from the user, input, enter text. Now I'll use for loop for I in range, I in u dot. I'll lower it down because it will be easier for us to check. If even if you write in capital letters, Python will convert it into smaller ones and check. If we use if else now, if AEIOU is there in I in AEIO, I'll make it count 1. I'll also make a variable here, count equals to count plus 1. Now I'll print the total, print number of vowels counting start from 0 as we are counting. Enter text, hello. This one contains 3 vowels, should give us 3. Number of vowels 3. If I again run it, banana, it has 3. Again it should give us 3. Number of vowels 3. Again run it, apple, number of vowels is 2, so it's running perfectly. Now before concluding this today's session, we will come to our common beginner mistakes, which is number 1 is trying to modify a character. Likewise, if you some people who know that we can change the sentences using the indexing, but if you assign a variable as hello and want to change its first index, you can do that because string is not writable. So if you change it to J, suppose I want to change the first letter, comment it down, again it will give us the error, type error, assignment is not possible because string is immutable, so once created it cannot be changed. Though you can make a new string and make the changes. Now mistake number 2 will be assessing the invalid indexes. For example, if you write something like this, just I'll use this same print a, then use indexing of, let's say, 15. I only have 5 words, but I have used the indexing of 15. It should give us an error again. Comment it down. error, string index out of range. We have used out of range of index, so it gave us error again. Now fourth one will be very dumb one, that is you don't use the strings quotes here. If you don't use quote, Python will again give you error, because hello is not defined in the Python. It will take it as a function. If it's not available, it will throw an error. Now let's summarize today's lecture. Today we have done what is string, creating the strings, the string length, using the length function, positive and negative indexing, string slicing, concatenations, repetition, membership operators using strings, and then the common string methods, string comparisons, reversing a string, palindrome checking, counting vowels, and some common beginners mistake people make. So strings are one of the most frequent used data types in Python. Almost every application processes text, so mastering string is essential. In the next lecture, we'll learn about list in Python. List allows us to store multiple values in a single variable and perform powerful operations on collections of data. Thank you for watching. Practice the string methods and mini projects, especially the vowel counter. I'll see you in the next lecture. Peace out. Thank you for watching.